Alright guys, so DC Comics has announced a new writer for the main Justice League title, and what looks like a new team, spinning out of Dark Knight's Metal. But first, there's going to be a 4-part miniseries leading into this new writer's run, and that is Justice League No Justice. Most 90s thing I've ever heard, right? The writer will be Scott Snyder, who will be taking over the main Justice League title after writing this 4-part miniseries, which I'm fine with. I don't hate Scott Snyder, but I'm not a big fan of I'm not a fan of a lot of his work. Oh yeah, he's done stuff that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed Court of Owls, but on a whole, some of his Batman stuff didn't gel well with me. If you like Scott Snyder's writing, that's totally fine. No ill will against you. If you really love Scott Snyder's writing, I actually really like Scott Snyder as a person. I really enjoy the guy. I met the guy at a con. He is like a big kid, honestly. He is like a big kid, and he's he's been really imaginative and probably one of the biggest brains DC has right now. One of the new imaginative minds that DC has really been poking at right now. So I'm really, I think it's really cool, and I just hope it doesn't turn into Batman and his amazing friends when he does his Justice League run. That's all I've got. But maybe this lineup will kind of show that maybe he's, there won't be a Batman in this lineup. And let's talk about the Justice League what looks like the Justice League No Justice lineup. And that is Superman, Martian Manhunter, Starfire, Sinestro, and what I can only assume is either Starro the Conqueror or a Tentacle Hentai fan's wet dream. Those are the ones I'm banking on. I honestly don't know what that thing in the background is. I'm thinking it's Starro the Conqueror, and until someone tells me otherwise, I guess that's what it is. All right. So the story. I wasn't able to find out much about the story of what No Justice is going to be about, but it is going to be a cosmic story, and it is going to involve Brainiac as the main villain, and a devastating attack on Earth that brings these alien superheroes together, which is totally cool. I mean, it's nice to see Martian Manhunter back in main force. It's really cool to see Starfire on a Justice League team. She was part of the James Robinson lineup before New 52 happened. But the two, of course, I can't be the only one who looked at this and went, wait, hold the fucking phone, was, of course, Sinestro. And again, I don't know if that's Starro or not, but I think it's Starro. Yeah, is Starro. So, what are Sinestro and Starro? What are they doing here? Also, we have a lot of S-name characters in here. Martian Manhunter is the only one who's like, I don't have an S-name. We've got Superman, Starfire, Sinestro, Starro, Martian Manhunter. I guess and I'm thinking to myself, okay, why couldn't we have, I mean, it's interesting, don't get me wrong, I'm always interested to see how these characters are united, especially Sinestro and Starro, but couldn't it have been, a little easier to bring in, I don't know, Adam Strange, or even Bizarro would be fine. I mean, Hawkman's dead, which, to surprise no one cares. You could have used, Captain Comet? Captain Comet, Adam Strange, Starman. There's a lot of characters you could have used in here, but I guess I'm pretty sure there's a reason as to why Snyder has Sinestro and Starro as part of this new team. Also, what's interesting regarding Brainiac is that if you look at the armors, they're very reminiscent to Brainiac's costume, which is I'm wondering how that's going to play out. The other thing is that I'm wondering, like I said, also the purple glow, is that coming from Starro mind controlling everyone, or is it something else? It's really hard to tell. So this is really interesting. Again, it's the two, of course, that I think everyone's going to be talking about is Starro and Sinestro on this team, because there's been a lot with Sinestro at the moment. Wasn't he? I haven't been keeping up with the Green Lantern comics lately because it's been kind of its own thing. Kind of like what I find interesting about what's been going on with Green Lantern as of late is that aside from Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz, there haven't been a lot of Green Lanterns on Earth, and they've mostly been stuck in their own thing. It's kind of like how X-Men was kind of its own thing for the long, but even though it was in the Marvel universe, it kind of stuck. It's more or less stuck to its own thing. Like, that's how X-Men was, and that's how I kind of feel like Green Lantern's become, is that Green Lantern's kind of become its own thing, even though it's still in the universe, and there are still things that fall out from it, but on a whole, it's kind of, like, left unaffected by the most of it, so it's going to be, well, then again, we did have Sinestro in that Superman two-parter where he got possessed by Parallax, so, yeah, I just remembered that. So, I am really interested to see this. Again, I'm super excited, especially to see Starfire in a Justice League team again. That's really cool. And of course, you know, we're getting Superman in the trunks at number 1000. So I guess that he's got the trunks here in a way? I don't know. But, yeah, also, again, it's really good to see Martian Manhunter on a Justice League team again, because, yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason DC just had this hate for Martian Manhunter and wanted to keep him away from some stuff. But now it's like, hey, we're sorry. And it's going to be interesting to see if Scott Snyder keeps this lineup or adds on or subtracts and adds to something else with it. That's going to be another thing, is Sinestro going to stay on the Justice League? Because his idea of law and order is vastly different from Superman's. And this is not Injustice Gods Among Us Superman. So, yeah, they're going to have some problems here. Just saying. But anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm really curious to see where this goes. Looks like a cool cosmic level thing, and I'm curious to see what Scott Snyder's going to do, but I'm kind of bummed, because I've been kind of reading what Christopher Priest has done with Justice League, and it's been really cool, so I'm kind of bummed that they're taking him off, because I was really digging what Priest was doing with Justice League, but hopefully they'll give him, like, I don't know, they'll give him another team title or something. So, yeah, again, what do you got planned here, Snyder? What you gonna do? So, yeah. Really interested to see where this is gonna go. So, you guys tell me in the comments below. What do you guys think of the idea for Justice League No Justice? What do you guys think of the lineup? Is that Starro? I still don't fucking know. Just, yeah, comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.